Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy JY, and we're back with Jordan. What did you do this weekend, bro?
I won the French Open.
Let's go. 10 rounds of Swiss, 1,000 players. You took it down. You took it there. How does it feel, man? How does it feel?
Feels really good. I only decided to come here like 3 days ago, so I'm pretty happy I did that, to be honest.
Awesome. What was the experience like playing today?
It was very long, but it ran quite quickly. It was a fun tournament. I had a good day.
And what did you play?
I played Dracotail again.
Okay.
I've been playing this deck non-stop for the past few months. I play other decks on and off, but this is just the one that feels the best to me.
Yeah. You might be one of the best Dracotail players. When's the spreadsheet coming? When's the
no spreadsheets here.
No spreadsheet. All right, show us what you played. Sure.
I mean, most of it's pretty standard. There's the 3 Lucaeus, 3 Fimena, 3 Malulu. Those are all standard ways to get to your fusions. I played 2 Pan, 2 Urgula. My last list played 3 Pan. Dracotail is the most represented deck right now, like every tournament, so Urgula is just better. I would consider even playing 3, maybe like siding to the 3, but just in general, I think you just need 2 of this now with how much more Dracotail there is. These ratios were perfect. I side down on them, sometimes going second. And then the 1 Frixel, new one, it's good for Brand Diffusion, it's pretty standard. And then the unquestionables, the 3 Ketu, the 3 Rahu. These are just god cards. Your opponent has to have Ash or they lose. And then the 3 traps. Still playing the 3 traps. I think it's mandatory. I think everyone else is also still playing the 3 traps. I side down to 2 in most matchups, or if it's like a combo deck, I will side down to 1 sometimes, depending on the matchup. The branded package, still the 2 Brand Diffusion, the Albaz. This is pretty standard at this point. And then I also played the 3 Fallen and Virtuous. This card was pretty good. When I drew it, I was happy. I would consider playing 2, to be honest. There were a few hands where I had 2 in my hand, and like you really want monsters with this deck, so sometimes drawing 2 spells can be really annoying. So I would maybe consider going down to 2 on this and playing another hand trap maybe. But it did perform pretty well. I think you need to play at least 2 in this deck. And then the non-engine, 3 Fua, 3 Ash, 3 Nib, and 2 Bell. This is technically non-engine, obviously, so this is your non-engine lineup. I played the Bells because, like I said, Dracotail is the most rep deck in the room. It has been the most rep deck in top cuts at the past regionals the past 2 weeks, so I felt you had to respect it. It's not great against Dracotail going first, but I feel like if you play the mirror and you go first, you should win that anyway. So this just helps you going second in the mirror. It's also not bad against Mitsuyami. Like I still do side it out for Mitsuyami because they're more impactful cards. But then this is also good against Malice. I think maining this is better than maining Droll because this hits like a wider variety of decks. It hits this deck more than Droll does, and it hits Malice more than than Droll does. So that was the deck. 40 cards. Pretty happy with it. Honestly, the only thing I would change is maybe cut the 3rd quick play for something else. The extra. Standard 3 Arthalion, you can't cut this. The 1 Gulamel. Second one can come up, but if you play it well, you don't need it, it's fine. Star Source. This card I should have played in my YCS legal deck. It was a big misstep to not play this. It's your defest, you're out. It's really good 5 mana target. It's just very good in this deck. I summon it all the time, to be honest. Secretarion, good in the mirror match, good on like making the board. You would want to play a second for the mirror if you could find space, but I don't really think there's much in here I could actually cut. I think I summoned everything except 1 card, but I still feel that 1 card is needed. I'll talk about it later. Philly Regis, summon this all the time. The card's broken. Just quick play banish. Mirror Jade, Lobelian, Albion. These are all standard for Brand Diffusion, and the Sanctifier for Brand Diffusion. Funnily enough, you don't summon this as often anymore because a lot of your turn 1 lines involve making Albion, and then you either fuse it off to get your quick play spell in the end phase, or you can pop it with Pan, because Pan can pop your own monsters. So you have to, like, a lot of people are doing like Secretarion combos where they fuse this into Secretarion turn 1, but I don't think that's very good. I think you should just Pan pop this, so it's in your grave and you can get the quick play spell in the end phase. I summoned this like once. I summoned it in the finals. It did help me win. And then the Rinbrom, the Dragon that Devours Dogma. The Rinbrom comes up just when you put your Albaz in the grave turn 1 and then you leave it there. So like the combos where you summon Albion and then you fuse it away, you're not using the effect on summon, so the Albaz is still in your grave, and then you're setting the quick play spell in the end phase with this, so then you can quick play spell send Rinbrom bring back the Albaz that's still in your grave from turn 1. You can fuse with their board into Mirror Jade, Chaos Star Source, Dogma. I summoned this only one time, so it's possibly cuttable, but it also has the graveyard effect to get you another quick play spell if you get into the grind game with those. Titaniclad, this was another thing I thought about cutting, but I think it does come up going second with the quick play spell. A lot of the times you can like half crack a board. You use this, send Titaniclad, play into their board. You crack as much as you can, and then this threat in the end phase is crazy because like against Mitsuyumi, if you manage to like leave some of the bodies up, you just get to end phase this, summon Albaz, fuse with 2 of their monsters into Dogma, and then Dogma shuffle back their 2 Murakumos from their graveyard as well. So it cuts off all their Mitsu follow-up and can like help with cracking the board in the end phase for any leftover Yumis or Mitsus. And then the last card in the extra deck was SP. I actually didn't summon it once today, but I do think you need it just to out problem cards. Like it is one of your technical D-Fisher outs. It is very neg, but it is an out. The other out is a Brand of Fusion into the Chaos Star Source, which is another reason why I should have played this at Lille. That's the extra, and then the side. With the third bell for the mirror match going second, and pure Mitsu, I guess, because it's pretty good against that, but I don't really side it against other matchups. There's more impactful cards. 3 Meows for Malice and for Yamimitsu. I played 2 Lancia. Just the way my siding patterns worked out, like I would have to cut other non-engine to play a third Lancia. I probably should have played a third Lancia, I just didn't expect as much Malice. My last 2 rounds were both Malice, so there maybe should be a third one in here over something else. I decided to play another go first card instead of this because my siding patterns for going first in the mirror match are I have this in my deck going first in the mirror match, and I don't want it in my deck going first in the mirror match, but I don't think there's much you can do to solve that unless you side tons of cards for the mirror. The 1 callback for going first, as well as the 2 Cartesia. The ways you beat Retaliate, you can see with this deck, which is what everyone's playing, is just draw loads of engine. So just side more engine cards, draw engine cards that fuse that aren't spell cards, and you can beat Retaliate, you see. And then 3 draw all the Mitsu decks, obviously. And the last one is 3 Valor. This one was questionable, especially if this card's more popular, because the main reason it was here was like I wanted another mirror match card, because like a bunch of the hand traps in the deck aren't good in the mirror, like Nib and Bell. Bell when you're going first, Bell when you're going second is fine. So I just wanted this for the mirror, but obviously this can dodge it. But I felt like I just wanted like something that would be good. It's also good against like rogues like Vanquisol. Like Vanquisol's like a scary matchup for this deck, and it is rogue, but I still want something for it, and just other rogue kind of combo decks. So.
Bro, those ultis aren't questionable, bro. They're crisp.
They're nice, but anytime I can play them, I do. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Any last words or any shout-outs you want to give to anybody?
Shout-outs to all my friends. Shout-outs to GRB, Team GRB, sponsoring me. Yeah, I had a great time. Shout-out to GY.
Hey, all right. We look forward to seeing you in the future and potentially seeing the Worlds playoff. Yeah?
Hopefully.
Jeez, let's go.